let's see, nominated contract MVPs review. Let's go with Pedri. Creative playmaker, exceptional ball control, dribbling, tight possession, low pass, also exceptional. I would increase his low pass to 90, and dribbling and ball control and tight possession also to 90. Finishing to 70, and curl is going to be 80, I think. Speed I will increase to 80, so he can have at least a little bit of kicking power. And acceleration is going to be also 82. And the rest I would allocate on jumping and physical contact. Even though he doesn't have that much defensive awareness and tackling and aggression, he has decent defensive engagement, and he will do a good job of taking the balls from everyone else. He has pinpoint crossing, outside curl, one-touch pass, long-range shooting, soul control, cut 10, Marseille 10, double touch, sombrero. You can skip this player only if you have Barca pack Pedri, if you have Spanish pack Pedri, and if you have that match pass, I think. No, sorry, that is Gavi. So, and if you have the player of the week, Pedri. In those three circumstances, you can skip this guy. Everything else, you need to sign him. Pronto. Deulofeu. I have Deulofeu player of the week. And honestly, I believe I will sign this one so I can increase a little bit of this one, because that Deulofeu is, I think, 92. And I think I can increase this one a little bit more. Ball control, dribbling, tight possession is decent. It needs to be around 83 everything. Low pass needs to be around 80 at least. Especially if you want to use him on the sides and not as advanced midfielder. He's good as a super sub. Speed is decent, acceleration is good. I would increase his finishing also to 75. And because I would use him as advanced midfielder, and on that position the soul control will, I think, no sorry, it will not activate, but acceleration and speed needs to be increased on him as well. Offensive fullback Trippier. One of the guys who has the best of free kicks. Ball control, dribbling, tight possession, you need to increase to 80. Low pass and lofted pass needs to, especially lofted pass needs to be 90. Finishing needs to be 65 at least. Defensive awareness needs to be at least 75 with him. And the rest you allocate on speed and acceleration. But first, go with speed and acceleration. Go speed 82 and acceleration 80, and then allocate the rest of the points there. Unwavering form, exceptional. Nico Williams is the guy that I want to do as a project. He has speed and acceleration. You actually don't need to increase that much. What I would do is ball control, dribbling, and tight possession him, and low pass and lofted pass, finishing and curl, so he can cut from the sides and finish. Currently he's D form, but he has his feint, double touch, Marseille 10, soul control, outside curl, and specialist as well. But yeah, he is actually going to be the project that I will do. Another project is going to be Timber. I will create him to be perfect box to box. Ball control, dribbling, tight possession needs to be around 80. Low pass needs to be around 85. Defensive awareness, tackling, aggression, engagement needs to be at least 75, and then the rest is going to be also allocated on speed and acceleration. And you will have the player who is perfect to be in the midfield, and actually you can build the next Kante with him. Sotoka. This guy, I wouldn't advise him, and honestly. Ball control, dribbling, tight possession needs to be around 75. Low pass needs to be around 70. Finishing needs to be at least 82. Kicking power needs to be at least 82 as well. Then you need to allocate speed and acceleration also around 82 as well. So yeah, this guy is actually not that good. Well, he doesn't. Also, he has track back skills, so he will drain stamina quickly. First time shot, acrobatic finishing, and heading. That's all only that he has. If you are playing as a target man, maybe, but no, I wouldn't advise this guy. Gabriel Jesus can be the next Romario, honestly. With you can increase his low pass to 72. Ball control, dribbling, time possession 85 at least. Finishing needs to be 85 at least, and the rest you allocate on speed, so you can have kicking power and acceleration as well. And you will have the new Romario basically. Has track back skill, outside curler, first time shot, acrobatic finishing, long range curler, heading, soul control, chop turn, sombrero. So everything points out that this guy can be the next Romario. And you also can skip this guy if you have Arsenal pack Gabriel Jesus. If you have, I don't know what else. Probably, I think it was Player of the Week, maybe. But I don't know. Trossard, whole player, also a decent player to start with, and he can be advanced midfielder. He lacks for the advanced midfield position as a whole player. He lacks passing, so there's a two-way how you can develop him. If you want him to be secondary striker, you increase his ball control, dribbling, time possession to 85, increase his finishing to 85, curl as well, speed to 80 something, so he can get kicking power and acceleration, and physical contact needs to be at least 60, and then you will have him as a secondary striker. But if you want to have him as advanced midfielder, then you need to increase his ball control, dribbling, tight possession around 83. Low pass needs to be at least 85. Finishing can stay like this. Curl can stay like this. Speed needs to be increased, so he can have a little bit more kicking power. Ball control and balance needs to be increased, and that is how you develop him as an advanced midfielder. If you want him on the flanks, then low pass and lofted pass needs to be increased as maximum as it can be. Ball control, dribbling as well needs to be at least 85, and speed and acceleration needs to be as maximum as it can be. If you want to have him on the sides, it's all how you want to play him. But on sides, whole player doesn't count. It only counts if it's in the midfield. So I would either play him as a secondary striker or as an advanced midfielder. That is how I would develop him. Kvaratskhelia. I have this player from, I think, Napoli premium pack, no featured pack. I think this guy can be increased slightly more than that player. Downside is that he's E form right now. Ball control, dribbling needs to be at least 85 with him. Low pass needs to be at least also 82. Lofted pass needs to be at least as maximum as it can be. Finishing needs to be at least 75 at curl as well. And then the rest you will allocate on speed, so you can increase kicking power and balance and stamina. Xavi Simons also, as a whole player, is another project that I will do. And basically, Xavi Simons can be the next Nkunku. Ball control, dribbling needs to be at least 85. Low pass needs to be 85. Finishing needs to be around 80. Curl as much as it can be. I would do anything on defensive side of the pitch. But honestly, I would increase his speed and acceleration, kicking power, and physical contact as much as it can be. especially because he has double touch, Marseille 10, sombrero, cut 10, Scotch move, soul control, chip shot control, one touch pass, no look pass, Ronaldinho. So yeah. And Scalvini, another project that I will take to create another superb build-up center defender. I wouldn't touch his low pass. 66 for defender is good because your defender needs to get the ball close to the first player that is close to him, not to target Lewandowski or Haaland across the field. So increase his defensive awareness and everything at least 85, and speed and acceleration needs to be at least around 80, and jumping and physical contact and balance needs to be also as much as high it can be. And you have, he only has area superiority, so he lacks a lot of other skill cards. I wish they put tokens for the skill cards, but he will do excellent job when you develop him as well. Gabriel Jesus, sign him if you don't have him from the any of the packs, Arsenal pack or anything else, because he is next from Mario actually. So from this pack right now, I'm going to sign Nico Williams for the projects. Then I will sign Timber for the project. Xavi Simons as well. And Scalvini. I'm doing it, Radin, actually, right now. But you can watch the reviews on my YouTube channel. So the next step would be maybe Trossard for now. Let's see. No, I will skip. I will wait and see how many I will get 5-star contracts, so I can